Alright guys, for this test we are doing the Galaxy Note 8 versus the Pixel 2, and we're going to do an Antutu benchmark test. So let's see which one will win. Now the first thing that you'll notice between these two phones is the huge difference between the size of the screen. So you're looking at a 6.3 inch 1440 by 2960 on the Note 8, and it's got 521 pixels per inch. On the Pixel 2, you're looking at 1080 by 1920 with 441 pixels per square inch. So the Note 8's got a much larger screen. As you can see right here, the resolution actually looks great on both of these devices. And of course, the GPUs are being tested right now. In the Note 8, it's an Adreno 540, and also in the Pixel 2, it is also an Adreno 540. So the GPUs are exactly the same in both of these devices. The processor is actually the same Cryo processor in both of them, so it's a octa-core, so 4 cores at 2.35 gigahertz and then 4 cores at 1.9 gigahertz. So these phones on paper are extremely similar devices. A big difference between the two is the Pixel 2 actually does not have removable memory, so you can either get it in a 64 gig or 128 gig option, whereas the internal storage on the Note 8 is 64 gigs, but you can do up to 256 gigabytes of removable memory, which I am a big fan of. Both of these, of course, are direct competitors. Both have the network capabilities of global technology, so they can be used pretty much anywhere in the world with any carrier. Both of them are using Corning Gorilla Glass 5 on the screens. The Pixel 2 came out with Android 8.0 stock, whereas the Note 8 is still running the Android 7.1.1. It should be getting Oreo later on this year. I don't know when. Now, a big area where both of these phones have gone head-to-head is the camera. So you're looking at dual 12 megapixel cameras on the Note 8, and you're looking at 12.2 megapixel on the Pixel 2. So it uses a slightly different technology. The Note 8 uses 2 different cameras to get both wide angle shots as well as narrow angle shots, I guess we could say, and the Pixel 2 does it with just one camera lens, which is pretty phenomenal. It was rated the highest camera on the market, so that's pretty cool. And at this point, it looks like both phones are pretty much dead even. So that says quite a bit for both of them. Also, the Note 8 should have a slight lead when it comes to the RAM, running at 6 gigabytes of RAM versus only 4 gigabytes in the Pixel 2. Also, interesting fact, the Note 8 actually continues to have the 3.5 millimeter jack for audio, whereas the Pixel 2 has gone the way of the USB-C adapter to 3.5 millimeter. And of course, both of them have a fingerprint scanner on the back of the phones. The battery is much larger on the Note 8 at 3300 milliamp an hour, whereas the the Pixel 2 has a 2700 milliamp per hour battery. It looks like the Note 8 is gonna finish faster. We'll see. Gonna keep the lead. 97% to 95% done. 99 to 97. And somehow the Note 8 finished first. Really close, these two. 178, 012 to 176, 261. 3D graphics 74,000 to 71,000. UX 55,000 to 55,600, so it was actually better in the UX. CPU was also better, 37,000 to 38,000, and RAM was barely pulled ahead on the Note 8. Good job, Note 8.